You know that feeling? That little jolt of anxiety right before you tap your banking app? That split second dread where you're just hoping a bill you forgot about didn't quietly torpedo your account? For a long time, that was me. A constant low-level hum of financial stress running in the background of my life. But what if I told you there is a system, a simple one, that lets me pay every single bill I have in a single day, and then I don't have to think about it again for the rest of the month? It's real. And today I'm going to walk you through exactly how it works. What's up, brother? Welcome back to Coin and Cross. Here's what I want to start today. The moment a man decides to stop being reactive with his money and start taking control, the very next question is always, okay, but how? Where do I even begin? That's what this video answers. I'm going to show you the exact system I actually use, built around my own income and tested in my own life. And then I'm going to show you how to adapt it to your situation, because not every man gets paid the same way. Here's the thing most guys never figure out. The problem isn't the bills, it's the timing. Here's what your financial life probably looks like right now if you don't have a system. An electric bill shows up, you react. Car payment notification pops up, you react. You see a subscription charge you barely remember signing up for, you react. Your whole financial life becomes a game of whack-a-mole, and you're always 2 steps behind. You could have a solid income, be making decent money, and still feel broke because there's no structure. You're always on defense, always asking yourself, should I be spending this right now? Did I forget something is due? That low-grade anxiety isn't a character flaw. It's not because you're necessarily bad with money. It's because you don't have a system. And here's the truth that changed things for me. A simple system beats good intentions every single time. You can intend to be more disciplined. You can intend to get your finances together. But without a structure to run, intentions fade the moment life gets hard or busy or expensive. A system holds even when willpower doesn't. So what's a fix? Well, it's simpler than you think, and you've probably already done it in another area of your life. Think about meal prepping. You spend a couple hours, maybe on Sunday, cook everything, portion it out, so you don't have to think about food all week. The decisions have already been made. The work is already done. You just open the fridge, grab, and go. We're applying that same batching principle to your bills. Instead of letting due dates live rent-free in your head all month, you pick one day and you handle everything at once. One focused session, done. What this does for you psychologically is just as important as what it does financially. When your bills are handled, the rest of your money carries a completely different weight. You stop spending with anxiety and start spending with clarity. You're not doing mental gymnastics every time you want to buy something. Is this okay? Did I forget something? You know what's covered. You know what's left. You're in control. And here's where Scripture doesn't just support this, it actually invented it. Proverbs chapter 27, verse 23 says, "Be diligent to know the state of your flocks and attend to your herds." Solomon was writing to a farming culture. Flocks and herds were wealth, but the principle is the same today. Know what you are responsible for. Attend to it. Handle it. That's stewardship. And it doesn't have to be complicated. All right, here's exactly what to do. Once a month, on the 1st, you can choose really any day you want, but personally I choose the 1st. It's a clean separation. I sit down and pay every bill I have in one session. Done. I call it a day. The first thing that comes out on bill day is my tithe. That is non-negotiable. And it's not an expense. It's an act of worship. Everything else follows after that. This works. Let me show you. If you get paid weekly, your first paycheck of the month is your bill day paycheck. That check handles your obligations. The next 3 paychecks are your operating budget for the rest of the month. If you get paid bi-weekly, first check of the month is bill day. Handle your obligations. Second check funds the back half of the month. And if you get paid monthly, bill day is payday. Same day the check hits, obligations come first before anything discretionary moves. In every scenario, the sequence is identical. Obligations leave first. What remains is yours to manage. Oh, and one more thing while we're here. Whenever you have the option to pay annually instead of monthly, take it. That goes for subscriptions especially. Fewer bills, less mental clutter, and you usually get a discount as well. Usually, not always. The simpler your bill day, the stronger your system. And here's what makes a system so clean. Every single bill I have can be paid on that one day. Mortgage, rent, car note, insurance, utilities, internet, subscriptions, all of it. One sitting, done. The rest of the month, that mental real estate is completely free. After bill day, the rest of the month runs on a simple weekly rhythm. From each remaining paycheck, I pull out what I need for the basics, food and gas. Oh yeah, I still tithe from every other check because we are to give the first fruits of whatever the Lord gives us, right? That covers the week. From each remaining paycheck, I pull out what I need for the basics, food and gas. That covers the week. Everything left after that is either saved toward a goal or used as I choose. And here's the thing about that spending money. It doesn't carry anxiety because I already know what's covered. The question, can I afford this, has a clear answer. Look at what's left over after obligations and basics are handled. If it's there, it's yours. You're not accidentally spending your rent money like I've done in the past. That's already done. It's already gone from your account. That clarity is the real payoff of this system, not just the organization, the peace. But I'd be doing you a disservice if I stopped at the practical, because this system is about more than money. The posture of a faithful steward is this. You handle what you've been entrusted with before you pursue what you want. Obligations before pleasure. Responsibility before freedom. Not because freedom is wrong, but because freedom built on unmet obligations isn't freedom. It's borrowed time. 1 Corinthians chapter 4, verse 2 says, "Moreover, it is required in stewards that a man be found faithful." Not wealthy, not strategic, not perfect, faithful. Consistently handling what God has given you the way He expects you to handle it. A man who pays his bills first isn't just being responsible, he's being faithful. He's demonstrating that he can be trusted with what he has, which is exactly the posture God looks for before He entrusts a man with more. There's one thing I want you to do this week. That's all. Write down every reoccurring bill you have and when it's due. Name, account, due date. No app required. A piece of paper and pencil or pen works fine. Get clear on what it costs to run your life every month. Because you can't build bill day until you know what bill day needs to cover. That's your first move. The system I've walked you through today isn't complicated, but it does require a decision to put obligations before everything else every single month. Let that be the lens by which you make financial decisions. That decision made consistently is what turns a man who's always reacting into a man who is always in control. Because let's face it, there are extremely, very, very few things in life that we can actually control. And this is one of them. If this video has helped you, share it with someone who needs it. And if this is the kind of content that you would like more of, subscribing would mean a lot to me. I'll see you in the next one. God bless.